Hello people, welcome to the channel CrustG-G, where today we're going to be adding more to the TV and movie mass multiverse web. This is the series where I add different TV shows, movies, anime, cartoons, etc. to the same multiverse through crossovers, cameos, shared fictional brands, and more. Uh, we are going back up here and finishing off the, what was it, CBBC? B, or just BBC. I don't know. This area. Right up here with the goodies, because there's quite a few things that it connects to. Just gonna move it up higher. We're good. Alright. First up, it connects to Monty Python's Flying Circus from 1969, because John and Eric from this show, I think, John and Eric appear in the goodies. Alrighty. It's good. This way. Next up, The Sooty Show from 1955, because Sooty, Sweep, Sue the Panda, and Kipper the Cat from The Sooty Show appear in the goodies. Next, we've got The Clangers from 1969, because a clanger appears in the goodies. Probably should have figured out, like, which episode it is, unless this is a movie. I'm pretty sure it's a show, but what? Okay. Guess I hit both of those by accident. Next up, The Basil Brush Show from 2002. Basil Brush appears in the goodies, and then he later gets his own show. I think it's like a character that appears... I have no idea how this works. I don't think it's a spin-off. Uh-oh. But it's more like a character that's been around for a while, that finally got his own show or something. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Can you work with me, please? this way. That's why simply because this show, or show, came out after this one. Next up, Hector's House from 1966, because Hector, Kiki the Frog, and Zaza, the cat, from Hector's House appear in the goodies. (1966). Next, you've got Paddington from 1976, because Paddington Bear from Paddington appears in the goodies. See how it's spelled? It is 1976. And then off of Paddington is The Adventures of Paddington from 1979. It is the same show. This is the only the only picture I could really find. But it's the same show that was renamed for its second season. Either the first season went on very long, or they took a while getting to the second season. (1979). Still got quite a few to go. Next up, it's a show called Small Time from 1955. A character called Pussycat Willem. This guy, I guess. Willem. From Small Time appears in the goodies. There you go. Small Time 1955. Right. Now we've got My Little Ruperts from 1970, connecting to the goodies. It was titled My Little Rupert in the United States, but was originally called The Adventures of Rupert Bear. And Rupert Bear and Bill Badger from this show appear in the goodies. (1970). Next up, Vision On from 1964. The furry white uh, the furry white Wolfumpus from Vision On appears in the goodies. There we go. Only a few more off of or to the goodies. Pinky and Perky from 1957. The titular characters appear in the goodies. Down here. Two more. One, Metal Mickey from 1980. Because in the goodies, Tim suggests melting Metal Mickey down for scrap metal. There. And then lastly, for this area, we've got the Wombles from 1973. Bill in the goodies is jumped by 4 of the Wombles, which is very funny to me. Just go up a bit. (1973). Okay, now we're done with this area. Let's go right over here. Delete that. We're going to Marvel What If. Well, just What If is what I have it as here. Because there is one thing I think that's come out since the last time I added to What If. To Marvel, to the MCU over here. I do think I'm gonna add it to the end though, because it is like official, the official Marvel Studios doing this, so it's not something like, I mean, wasn't X-Men 97? That was kind of different because it was more of a continuation of a previous series. And then your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's a direct spin-off off of What If, rather than just having the Watcher. Marvel Zombies. From 2025, I'm adding Marvel Zombies. I'm gonna put it at the end, actually. being the most recent thing in here. In the release. Until Wonder Man comes out towards the end of this month? Wait a second, when does this episode come out? This episode is coming out. Yeah, it's still not out yet. So I think, when does Wonder Man come out? Wonder Man. Yeah, I know, 2026. Release date January 27th. So we've still got 11 days from the release of this video. It is January 2nd for me though, so I've got basically the whole month waiting for that. What am I doing? There you go. Let me get back to my notes. There we are. Now we're done with the Marvel area for today. You're going right over here to Toy Story. Because of the newest Pixar movie to come out, Elio. The Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story appears in Elio. So that is basically a direct connection. Yeah, I'll just put it here. Elio. And I did watch this before I added it to the web, to my notes specifically. I had a good time watching it. It wasn't bad. I think I heard like mixed things about it. I'm not a movie reviewer, so just don't worry about my thoughts on things. Moving on. Off of Lamp Life, because I've missed a few things in the Toy Story timeline. From the Popcorn Shorts to Fitness and Beyond from 2021. Which doesn't really make sense to me because toys can't really be fit. They are just as they are, I think. Unless this short shows that they can be fit. Maybe they're practicing different moves. I don't know. Is muscle memory a thing for these things? For these sentient toys? Next up. Fluffy Stuff with Ducky and Bunny. Love. Also from 2021. Ducky and Bunny. Nope. Bunny. Love. There. And then we've got the next Ducky and Bunny short in 3 heads. And these were released on the same day, probably in the same batch of shorts, so they could be interchanged in the order, but there we go. Now, off of Toy Story 4. Because in Toy Story 4, that is definitely not the way I should have it in my notes. That way. Here we go. In Toy Story 4, we see Knick Knack, the main character from Knick Knack. Or the same type of toy in Knick Knack. I may have made a decision earlier on to not add this, but I can't remember why. And it is obvious, it's pretty obvious that it should be on here because it is a Pixar short. Anyways, so that was likely a reference to this and close enough to let me connect it. But I should also have Tin Toy on here because the same kind of toy appears there in Toy Story 4. That was like a more prominent one. Did I not have Tin Toy? Let me search it. I mean, it said my web added order says I do have it on here. I have a list, 2 lists of things, of the things I have on here that I have not finished because I'm not caught up and I'm still, I have, one is the order in which I added things to the web. The other is release date order, to the best of my ability. Anyways, back to my notes. I should double check that I actually have Tin Toy at some point though, because it is weird. It should be like right there, but maybe it's somewhere else. Next, Cars 2. Because there was a short series of shorts that were made to advertise Cars 2. I could not find an actual poster, picture, whatever, for it, but it is called Spy School. Spy School 2011. There we go. Now moving on from Miss Fritter's Racing School. Right here. We've got more shorts. Dancing with the Cars from 2021. Another popcorn short. Cars. And then lastly, for this episode, we've got Unparalleled Parking, also from 2021. probably in the same batch as all the other popcorn shorts. I don't know for sure, but anyways, that's not a letter. Also 2021. And then, obviously, the next thing to come out was Cars on the Road, which I'm just gonna connect right here. Might be, I think that's the latest thing in the Cars series. And now, I'm going to end this video. Right over here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go leave a like on the video. If you didn't, there's another one for that. Want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, be notified whenever I upload. If I missed anything, or if I added something you think I shouldn't have, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the help. But until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.